Welcome to Auntie Chats and Tarot. Hello, Pisces. Welcome in. Welcome to Auntie Chats and Tarot. Let's get right to your message here. I wanted to thank everybody who has supported this channel. I really appreciate it. Let's remember, not everything's going to resonate with you here as we go into your message, but take what does, take what helps you, and leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate, if it doesn't help, send it somewhere else. It's just meant for somebody else. Okay, we're going to get our dragonfly energy going here, embracing our uniqueness and our unique transformative path. That's a lot of dragonfly energy, which I happen to love. And I made these out of sea glass. Okay, let's get into this. Pisces, 3 of Wands and the Lovers. You're looking to the future. Your ships are coming in. Your ships are coming in, and also you're holding one of them. You're the captain of one of them. One of them you've brought in almost single-handedly, if not all by yourself. It's been a choice to do this all by yourself. Or we could turn this into a love read. Let's see where we're going. What flips but doesn't want to be shown is you're manifesting something, but I think you're keeping it on the down low. You're manifesting something specifically in the area of love for your future, or you have like one specific ship that's come in that's all about you and what you want. And I'm seeing that you have been very careful about how that comes in, when that comes in. And like I said, being the captain of that particular ship, that'll be significant to somebody here. And I'm getting to, on the side, a side note, side story, tangent story. Someone's clinging onto you, but it's not a cling that you like, but they're trying to actually, it's more than cling. It's like pierce through and latch on. More messages for our Pisces. And it's like a clamp down. Once they clamp down, you can't ever get rid of them. Or that's kind of their thinking. The Hierophant is here. Maybe somebody had that in mind. This can talk about marriage. Maybe somebody had that in mind in your energy, that once married, you would never be able to leave them. Maybe that was a motivation for them even. You've been a mentor for them, or we've got the 2 of Wands upside down. Here we go. 2 of Wands upside down. This is a fear. Somebody's afraid you're leaving them because your ships are coming in. And you've been very careful about one particular ship coming in. Might have to do with a lover or some sort of choice you're making. Let's find out what's the lovers here, Spirit. Ace of Pentacles. This is a prosperous beginning. This is something business-oriented that you have coming in that you don't want messed with. It has something to do with your money. And if you are leaving this marriage, you don't want it affected by anything that goes down when you leave this marriage. So you're being very careful about that, because you know someone is going to be very, someone's already very nervous that you're thinking about leaving the marriage maybe. There's fears here. You've been their whole world. Wow. What else am I getting here? I'm getting new moon energy, which we just had, if you're in real time with me here. But you don't have to be. They don't want to see this. They don't want to see that you may be leaving, that their life may be different. That you're no longer the mentor, the leader, the something that you were bigger and you helped them all the time and they stayed small. I'm hearing even when you tried to help them grow, they still stayed small. They wanted you to do all the work so they could stay small. 5 of Wands here, 5 of Cups. Might be kind of a confusing situation. I feel like the energy is kind of confusing. Maybe they come at you different ways each day. Or you go at this each day a little bit differently with your feelings. Your feelings are kind of all over the place and you don't want to make the wrong move. I see you've been looking at this for a very long time. The situation as a whole. And I do think it has to do with moving to another city. I see a lot of time has passed here with you thinking about this same topic. About moving forward, moving on. And then somewhere in here, new ships have started coming in. And then that's prompted you to think, well, maybe now this is the time to move on this because some of the ships are coming in. And one in particular, you're very, very cautious with because it means a lot of abundance for you monetarily. Queen of Pentacles, that you don't want to get messed up in, if you were to leave this marriage. You don't want that energy being mixed up with the leaving of the marriage. Queen of Pentacles is here. This is very grounded energy, very, you don't realize the Queen of Pentacles can also be very nurturing. She can be, she's tough and she's good in business. But she can also be very nurturing. Maybe this is the new energy for you. Or what's prompted the catalyst for wanting to leave a marriage. Who's the Queen of Pentacles here? This could be you. You're very nurturing, but also grounded. Yeah, because you have been the mentor to somebody here. But I feel like the energy with that particular scenario is, but now, I want to move on. And this person still wants to be taught. And I've taught everything I have to teach, and now it's time for me to learn. Something like that. Strength is here. It could be dealing with the Leo and the 9 of Cups in reverse. Queen of Pentacles here that we see could be an earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. 9 of Cups in the reverse. This is giving up energy. This is feeling like you're never going to have what you hope for. Somebody in this scenario has the strength to move on and somebody doesn't. I think you're the one with the strength. You were the mentor, and I think this other person, you were their whole world. They will give up if you leave, you feel like, something like that. But you're ready to leave. The Fool. You're ready to take another leap in another direction. And I really think these ships coming in has been the catalyst. Where are you going, Pisces? Where are you going? King of Pentacles in the reverse. This is worried about where you're going. Is it going to be successful? It's the King of Pentacles here in reverse. You have something specific in mind, but there are some doubts here. Queen of Cups. You're going towards somebody who's equally as nurturing and sweet. They, like you, have a good sense of their masculine and their feminine, good balanced person. Emotionally balanced. See, they have family maybe. They have children. And you're saying to yourself, oh, I have this all just perfect in my mind and it's not going to unfold perfectly, because what does? But I hope it doesn't just totally blow up in my face. Sideways is the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, there is some element here of, is this going to be good news, or is this going to go the way I had hoped? Have I thought of everything? Or do I need to put some more work towards this ship, this specific ship that's come in, before I green light this and really go for it? One moment, please. Thank you for your patience through that pause, Pisces. I feel like we're just scratching the surface here. Let's get out some clarifiers. Let's get some advice, and then I'll grab a clarifying deck. Advice. King of Swords. Interesting. Strategy. Think this through. Yeah, absolutely. This is you, and you are doing that, but you're also like, what am I forgetting? What am I missing here? How can I make this work for my happiness? Happiness is big here. Your happiness is big. What motivates you right now? Abundance. I do see love abundance as well as monetary abundance here, but we'll get a little bit further into that. What's this Ace of Pentacles here, Spirit? King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. I think you've worked at something for a long time. I think you've put a lot of heart and soul into this. You've been very dynamically working something, and now it comes in. It's a choice. It's a dynamic new beginning. It's what you feel is your purpose. You have gotten clear on that. It's taken a lot of wow, I feel like you've just been very dynamic, like dodging traps, I'm hearing. A very tough course, but you've done it with ease, even though to someone watching it looks like it's been easy. It's been very difficult. And now here it is. And that's why you're so protective of this one ship, because you've put so much work into it. Yeah, there's definitely a match here that's not a match anymore. The King and Queen of Pentacles, but notice we've got our King of Pentacles upside down. So I think that's you saying, I don't want to be in this anymore. Some sort of relationship where you were at one point a match. But I do think your manifestation has more to do with money and some sort of ship coming in there where you have worked super hard through choppy waters to make something happen, and people think it's just your natural way and it wasn't that big of a deal, and it was a huge deal. It was really hard, and you really want to be successful here. Someone that you're mentoring, I think you're done with in that, and not in a harsh way. It's just like, I've taught you, like I said, I've taught you everything I know, so now it's my turn to learn. And they're having some regrets here because and you're seeing that too. You know their style well enough to know that if you leave, that's going to be very hard on them. But you're determined to leave. I do see that. You're just wondering about the timing of this. The Hangman. Yeah, you're hanging out. You're thinking about it. The timing of this is kind of hanging out right now. You're going towards a situation or a person or both that's more nurturing for you. And you're trying to dot all the T's and dot all the I's and cross all the T's. Okay? Timing is very important to you here. strength. You've gotten it twice. Unleash this plan, I'm hearing, when you are at your most strong, when your strength is at its peak. Don't wait on this until you don't have the energy for it anymore. Four of Wands in the reverse. One moment, please. Okay, thank you again for your patience through that pause. So be aware of, and I'm also hearing beware of distractions, because someone who doesn't want the direction that you're thinking about moving towards to happen. Okay, so the Four of Wands in the reverse, yeah, that's unhappiness, and this is family energy. Okay, but I feel like I'm hearing you say, look, I gave that everything I had. And now, maybe kids are grown, or I've given, whatever the situation is, you feel like you've given it everything you have, and now it's time for you to move on. You instinctively feel that. And something about this, what this took, this type of charisma that this situation took for this one particular ship to come in, I'm focusing in on that again, really lit a spark in you and showed you something about your purpose. And maybe you didn't realize you were that charming or, that dynamic. And it's really lit a fire under you. And it's maybe even, it's brought in a situation that you want to continue. You want to live life more vibrantly. For some of you, you want to do activities or projects that are more vibrant, or a career that's more vibrant in nature, whatever that means to you. You're really standing in this vibrancy. It's a new style for you altogether. Now, if this involves love as well, then it's somebody that's matching that energy, and you really like that, and you feel like that is soulmate energy. You're really, really working off of this something very vibrant. It equals your happiness. You feel like your life is changing up just right before your eyes. There is soulmate energy here, yeah. And a lot of abundance. And a lot of new collaborations come out of this. So something here, though, from the past, a relationship that you kind of mentored somebody may seem toxic as you try and get away from it, will certainly be a burden. But it needs to end, and I think the message here is the quicker it does, the better off you are. As you move into this vibrant energy that matches you. I do see it's a new person or situation or career move or all of the above. And you have the strength for it. And remember, the energy was saying, don't wait until you don't have the strength for this. So don't talk yourself out of this, or don't wait a few more years as you get older and then you're like, I really don't have the strength for this. Or if this is a relationship, somebody else has moved on here, the one that's mirroring you. In a few years, they're on to something else. Their opportunity isn't there. I caution that because I always feel like what's meant for you happens. But to you, you don't miss what's meant for you. But, if you were to miss this right now opportunity with them, then you circle back around. Then there's a lot of work that takes place to get to where you are now. Some sort of backtracking energy there. Six of Cups is here. I think you just got a taste of, this is what I've always wanted to be. And then I'm that, and I'm doing it, and I'm 100% in it. And I just love this. I love this ship. I love this project. And then out of that came so many perks, like new people and new collaborations and maybe a new love interest. And that's going to worry somebody, but I see the energy here, and what Spirit is trying to say is, I see your dilemma. I see your conflict, your burdens here, but in the end, it is your life. So you have to do what is right for you. Don't look back. I see you've done a lot of things. I might be talking to someone who's a little bit older. Doesn't have to be. But I see you've done a lot of things with your life. And then there's just this one thing that has happened with this ship where it just set you ablaze. And your life just has really changed. And you're being asked to run with that energy. So everything else aside that I've said, and if we just pare it down to one or two thoughts, something has really changed, because I think sometimes it's easier to understand life when it's pared down to one or two thoughts, because life can be very complex and complicated. Let's pare this reading down to one or two things. One ship really has come in for you, and it has something to do with changing up your life and your style in life. And it's brought about a whole new world to you, new people, collaborations, opportunities. And that's what you want to run with because it makes you so happy. And Spirit is saying, run with that happiness. Eight of Wands is here. And run quickly. Take action. And we saw that. Don't wait until you don't have the strength for this. Charm. Lots of charms coming out. Okay, dragonfly, I love it. So we got our dragonflies flying here, and this is embrace your uniqueness. And also big transformation happening. Yep, we see that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we did say you are the captain of one of these ships in particular, and there's the captain's wheel. You've got your eye on something in particular that you have brought in exclusively on your own. And the Pegasus here talks about tricky situations that are maneuverable by you. That energy is being able to take on anything. Here is a spatula. I think this is a spatula. So cooking, draining the water, though. That, something about draining, like take the meat of the situation and let the rest drain out. So take the crux of the situation we pared down and let the rest drain away. And this is a lobster claw. One moment. Okay, here we go with the lobster claw. I wanted to look that up. So the meaning of that is very interesting and along the lines of what we've been speaking on. Bringing energy and prosperity to a space and enhancing a living environment, enhancing your living environment. That's been the title of this read, enhancing your living environment. Wow. Okay. Wow. I'm also getting, if you're a praying person, just make sure that you're praying, for protection. It's just a hint of this. Just make sure you're doing your protection rituals and praying for protection. Not to scare you, just a side note. It's always good. It's good, just like when you shower, you protect yourself. It's just a daily task that you take on. You are never alone. Believe. Yeah. We didn't talk a whole lot about spirit team, but towards the end here, I feel like it's kind of interjecting itself. That energy about know that you're protected by your spirit team, and also do your part in making sure you're protected and your energy is protected. That is your message, Pisces. I hope you like this message. I hope you got everything. I hope you got something out of this and it was helpful as a whole or in parts. If you like this channel, please do like, share, subscribe. It really helps the channel to grow. Until next time, let's remember who we are and let's remember our self-worth. Thanks for joining me.